All right, everybody. I'm standing here with our neighbors, Nikki and Lauren.
Oh.
And yeah, say hi.
Hey there.
I just asked them here just a little while ago. I said, hey, would you guys like to be on YouTube? And they graciously said, sure, why not? Yeah.
Sounds fun.
So you guys have been traveling, doing this for a while. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah, so I'm Nikki. I've been traveling for about a year full time. I'm actually a traveling veterinarian, so I go to different areas and work as a veterinarian, and also do some virtual work as well. So it lets me travel a lot and get to work remotely a little bit. And I just met Lauren and her partner a few months ago at a van meetup, and now we're caravanning together.
All righty, awesome. And you're from Nikki?
I'm from Florida originally.
You're from the Florida area.
And lived in North Carolina and California before I got on the road.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And now Nikki, I'm Nikki. You're not Nikki, you're Lauren.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's time for you to let us know a little bit about you.
Sure, yeah. I grew up in Alaska originally. My partner Molly and I have been on the road for about a year as well. My partner is a full-time remote worker. They are in HR strategy at a tech startup based in New York, but they work fully remotely, except for this week when they actually are in person in New York at a all-hands meeting.
Okay.
And then I focus on doing a lot of our travel planning, keeping the van, doing a lot of the cooking, and just the planning of everything else so that when they're off work we get to play.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what made you all decide to come and visit us over here in Northwest Arkansas?
You know, we had actually heard some good things about Eureka Springs, so we wanted to check out the little town. And I had never been to Arkansas. Neither of us had ever been to Arkansas. No. And you know, I always wanted to check out the Ozarks and the lakes. And
sure.
It's always seemed like a pretty beautiful place, but never had a reason to come until now.
So what do you think about especially this particular campground that you're at right now? What do you think about that?
It's amazing.
Isn't
it's
it
really,
beautiful?
really amazing. The water is so clear and so cold and pretty. It's really gorgeous.
Yeah, I was going to ask you because you guys were swimming a while ago. I was going to ask you if the water's cold because it's still the month of April right now. You know.
Yeah, but it feels great with the sun and the heat right now. Yeah, it's been great.
So, you know, like I say, you guys just happened to meet just a few months ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you ended up caravanning together for a while, which is awesome. And it's really strange, too, that you both are driving the short wheelbase Dodge Ram 1500, looks like.
Yep, very similar.
ProMaster vans.
Similar vans, yep.
Yeah.
Similar size,
cool.
Same size, similar setups, yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if we just poke our heads in each one of them?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at yours first, Nikki, here.
Get my,
if there's anything you want to tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple setup here. The bed's about a full size. Just a fridge down here and then a sink. The sink's the only thing that's attached to my water tank and my gray water tank. So it's about a 25 gallon water tank, so it lasts me for a while.
Yeah.
Under here I have trash toilet sort of set up, kind of tucked away, and then all storage along the top, and this kind of opens up into the garage area where I've got more storage and shoes, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then this does come out, so I've got a nice sitting space from the bench seat here, and for cooking, I just have a stovetop that I put out.
Okay.
But it's not built in on its own.
Yeah, we use a induction cooktop.
Yeah.
Is that what you use?
No, actually, it's a butane, butane burner.
Yeah.
I like having the gas, and it's nice to just kind of be able to tuck it away pretty easily. It uses less, or doesn't use any electricity, so that makes it nice. My solar is only about 200 amp hours.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad, but I try to be sparing with it.
Yeah.
And I just have the fan, I think probably the Max Air fan that we all have.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's our fan of choice.
It's great. It works really well.
Sure. Fantastic. Yeah, I was going to ask you about solar. So you got how many panels you got on top?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah,
okay,
just
is it a
one.
100-watt panel or a 200?
It's a 200.
It's a 200?
Yeah, it's a
Awesome.
200. Yeah,
Okay.
so just the one, and it lasts me pretty well. I definitely have a little bit of issues. Lauren and Molly have a little bit more than I do, so they're a little bit more set up, but
Gotcha.
it works pretty well for what I need.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. Let's go over here and
Yeah.
anything else you wanted to point out before we go?
There's if you wanted to see anything in the back, it's just
Sure.
like I can open up
Let's
the
take
back
a look
for
at the
you.
garage right quick. You betcha.
Take a little look. I've just really added a little bit of just some outside storage for like in case I get stuck, some extra gas, my levelers which are out. But yeah, this is about all I have here. I just added a lot of storage along the bottom. I do rock climbing, so I've got this big old rock climbing crash pad in here.
Well, you're a lot braver than I'm a little afraid of heights.
Yeah, it's
myself.
I like to do the lower rock climbing, so not up too high, but it can still be kind of scary.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. All righty.
Yeah, just a lot of little tucked in storage.
Yeah. Let's go see what Nikki's got going on over here.
Lauren.
I'm sorry. I will get it right
That's
eventually
all right.
before
You'll
it goes.
get it.
I promise. Yeah. I don't know why. I can't keep you guys straight. And who are these?
Oh, yeah. This is Piccolo.
This is Miso.
So Piccolo's mine. Miso's
The
Lauren.
loud one's mine.
I got you. I got you.
They're learning to live together as well.
Yeah.
In a caravan.
Yeah. Well, they seem to be doing okay together.
Yeah.
They're getting there.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Hi.
All right. Lauren, can we take a look at yours? I got it right this time, didn't I?
Yeah, we got it. It's a very similar layout to Nikki's. With the, I can pop this open.
Okay.
With the bed up here. We have an extra seat on this side, so Nikki's counter is a little bit longer and ours is shorter, but we tuck our toilet in it. And then we have a fridge, like a chest fridge, instead of Nikki has like a stand-up one.
Right.
But yeah, it's a fridge, so it works the same.
Now, is it a 12-volt fridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's one of the things where we're maybe looking to upgrade on it because it does suck a little bit more power. But we do have 500 watts.
Oh, you've got 500 on top.
We use, because my partner's working full time, we use Starlink for our internet access, and so we have to run it pretty much all day during the week, so we needed a little bit more solar.
And how's Starlink working for you here? I noticed you had the antenna.
It's working really well, yeah. So it works excellent anytime you have a clear view to the sky, but you can see where I have it set up now. There's a few trees, and I mean, we were streaming Netflix on it last night, and maybe every 20 minutes you get like a 5-10 second delay, but that's it. So
really?
It's worth it for us.
Did you get a chance to check your upload and download speeds per chance?
Yeah, I can grab my phone and I can do it for you if you want.
Okay, well, we can do that here in a second.
Yeah.
I was just kind of curious.
Similarly, we have all our storage up here, door to our garage, our table, our plugs. We have a much smaller water tank than Nikki. We just have this tank here and that, so we can't go quite as long. But it does mean we get a little bit more storage.
Okay, awesome.
We got a foot pump and
yeah. Hey, it does what you need it to do.
Definitely.
It does, isn't that right? And you're out there enjoying life, and that's what's important too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Can we take a peek at you got your back doors, and I see you got some bicycles here, it looks like.
So we have 2 bikes, and then we have a trailer for her dog as well. She loves it. These are probably one of the best things we splurge on, these doors. So it has a panel up top as well, so they're water resistant if it's raining and you need to get in the back. And then the mosquito net as well. My partner really gets bit a lot. So, and then they just zip up. So really similar, just a bunch of storage.
Yeah, well, you got a bunch of stuff crammed in there, don't you?
Very Tetris-y, but it all fits. And then our battery is on this side. So
how big a battery bank you got?
I actually can't remember how many amp hours it is.
Okay, are they?
That is my partner's.
Are they
Battleborn.
Battleborn?
Yeah.
Okay. You got 2 of them or one?
Just the one.
Just the
big
one. Okay, but that's a big one.
Yes.
That could be a 200 amp hour or bigger.
Yeah, I think it might be. We definitely had to, when we bought the van, we had to do a big upgrade to the electrical. It just wasn't set up safely. So
I understand.
Kind of splurged on that one.
Well, tell me about your travels, guys. So where have you been? What's the coolest place you've been to so far?
Oof, that's tough. Well, so we met in Arizona at an event in Arizona. So that's where we both started off the year. And I traveled sort of all throughout California. I've done a lot of time in California, which has great places to travel and terrible places to travel.
I understand.
Just like anywhere else.
I understand.
I think Oregon has been one of my favorite places still with the van. So green and beautiful there.
That's on our bucket list for me and Deb, is to visit Oregon, and then we also want to visit Utah and the state of Washington, Washington State.
Yeah,
some
for sure.
Things. We did last summer in Maine, and that was really gorgeous. Up the coast of Maine, and then
fabulous,
just, like,
fabulous,
spectacular.
Well, I tell you what, it's really been nice having you guys as neighbors, and I know you're going to be pulling out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hopefully our next neighbor will be just as nice as you guys are.
Thank you.
You know,
We
for sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. We really do appreciate you taking us on a tour of your rigs and telling us a little bit about your travels and everything. And my hat's off to you for getting out there and doing what you're doing, and keep it up. Yeah. Yeah. You learn something new every day. I know that
Definitely.
too.
Every single day.
Van life keeps you on your toes for sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Anyway, guys, this is Bill. Nikki. I'm going to get it right this time. And Nikki and Lauren. And this is I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And you know what we're going to say. And you guys know what we're going to say. We're not camping.
We are living.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
See ya.
All right.